Hi, this is Steve Scott, the Houston Business Coach, and thank you for joining me. When I was a little boy, I grew up in a small town, and truthfully, we had nothing there. We didn't even have a movie theater. But once a year, a traveling circus would come to the neighboring town. And I remember I was always fascinated by the elephants. And one time, I saw them actually raising the tent for the circus, and the elephants were so powerful, they used the elephants to stretch the tent and help them raise it. And then I went to the performance, and I saw the elephants outside, and all they were held by, these powerful animals, was a small wooden stake and some rope. And I remember asking my dad, I said, how come they, they're powerful enough to stretch a tent and do everything else, how come they, just don't pull up and go? And it was interesting, he explained to me. When elephants are very, very young and absolutely feel powerless, they're tied to a steel stake with a chain or a very, very strong rope. And they learn that no matter how hard they pull, they cannot move that stake. They cannot go anywhere. So what happens is they become conditioned. So if they see a stake in the ground, they don't know the difference between a wood stake and a steel stake. They don't know the difference between a strong rope and a weak rope. They just know that they can't go anywhere, so they don't try to do anything. The analogy here is, as you go through life, whether it's your business, personal life, we've been preconditioned in our thoughts, our actions, and we've become very self-limiting. So take a look around and say, where are some stakes that maybe are holding me back? What am I maybe tied to that is keeping me from being all that I can be? So take a lesson from the young elephants. Understand that you do have the power within you. As Luke Skywalker found out, you do have the power of the Force. So go use it. This is Steve Scott, the Houston Business Coach, and thank you for joining me.